looks like they just want to remove as much of your property as they can. We're given a 72-hour notice, just a green piece of paper, and it says, State of Washington, Department of Transportation, and it says that your personal property is not allowed to be stored or kept here, and you have 72 hours notice to remove it. And but typically they don't show up for 8 to 10 days. I've seen it go as far as 2 weeks. Sometimes it needs to be cleaned up, it just depending on the people that's there. Other times I feel like it's just like harassing people.
So a few times we've went back to camp and we didn't have nothing. They took our blankets, took our clothes. My ID was in there, pictures. My late husband, my kids' pictures. I've tried finding my stuff, but I haven't gotten any of it back.
The purpose of doing these cleanups is really several-fold. One is to address the living situation of the people who are actually homeless and make sure that we do what we can to make the places that they're living as clean as possible. We provide outreach as part of the cleanups, and so this is an opportunity for the outreach workers to meet with and to provide services, offers of help to the people who are living homeless. Our protocol is to provide 72 hours notice of a cleanup, and that it actually specifies a date. Before that trash gets thrown away, some representative of the city will look through it, or look at it, I should say, and make sure that if there are things that appear to be valuable, like somebody's photographs or a wallet, something along those lines, that's recovered. And by city policy, anything that we think has a value of $100 or more, we absolutely save.
We're at the Sunny Gym facility on Airport Way. This is our encampment container. When we do encampment cleanups with FAS, they collect the valuables in these totes. They keep them here for 60 days after we inventory them. The individuals can come down and get their stuff. All they have to do is contact me, and I'll come down and they identify their stuff, where it was taken, on what date, and we'll get it to them. And like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, they're pretty happy about being able to get their stuff back.
Got my tent taken by DOT. They stapled it to my tent and told me I had 3 days to get my stuff and go. So we took turns watching the tent, so one of us can go to work, and they didn't show up for 5 to 6 days. So I figured it'd be safe because they'd have to post another one in order to let us know they got to do it again. Well, they didn't do that. The day I went to work, they picked up my tent out of the ground. Didn't bother unzip it or nothing, just picked it up and put it in the back of their truck. And I had like $200 in there saved up for rent, my seizure medication. We had food, clothes, everything we just got. We had no blankets, no nothing, just what was on our back.
It worries me because, we could leave here like in 5 minutes, and 5 minutes after we're gone, everything's gone. There's a lot of stuff in my tent that I don't want to lose.
It's just a routine job, and I understand it's relatively mindless, I would think. You're just picking up trash, but if you actually stop and think about what you're doing, you take a tent. It's like, that's all that person has.